Hey, what's up, biker gang? This is Brick, and today I'm going to be going over my thoughts on the upcoming or new MeTV Toons channel launching on June 25th. And as you can see, I'm currently on the MeTV Toons website right now. I'm going to show you guys what shows they have on there. They have Scooby-Doo, Where Are You?, Looney Tunes, Jetsons, Flintstones. Yeah, let's go to the shows they have. That's just a few examples of the classic cartoons they have on this new MeTV Toons channel. And of course, it's got the MeTV name because just like the other channel, which is like the old, what TV Land used to be, this is basically what Cartoon Network used to be, or what Boomerang used to be, a TV Land for cartoons. So here's all the shows that'll be on. They have Two Stupid Dogs and Secret Squirrel, which is one of the only few '90s cartoons they have. The Adventures of Rocky and Bullwinkle and Friends, the Alf Tales, you have the Alf the Animated Series, you have the Alf Animated Cartoons are on here, the Adam Ant Show, Beetlejuice, you have another '90s cartoon, and Bugs Bunny and Friends, which is the Looney Tunes, Captain Planet and the Planeteers. That's only three '90s cartoons they have. And one of these cartoons were probably airing because of that children's television app, because they have to air the educational stuff. Moving on, we have Captain Scarlet and the Mysterions, Cartoon All-Stars, which I think it basically is a block of other cartoon-related shows. Check what Cartoon All-Stars is. Alright. Yeah, Cartoon All-Stars. The biggest names in classic cartoons get the animation spotlight in these festive collections featuring beloved cartoon favorites from the golden age of Hollywood animation, including shorts from Warner Bros., MGM, Columbia, Fleischer, and others. So yeah, I'm sure some of the Popeye and then Columbia cartoons, as well as the older Warner Bros. Will be featured on this. That sounds cool. Then there's the Casper the Friendly Ghost cartoons, Casper and Company, Challenge with GoBots, Completely Mental Misadventures, Duck Dodgers. I don't know if they have the 2000s Duck Dodgers, but the original, they probably would air the original Duck Dodgers Looney Tunes cartoons. Fireball XL5, of course, the Flintstones, Hysteria, another show just like Captain Planet from the '90s. I bet they're also only airing because of the educational law that they still have on over the air. There's Inspector Gadget, nice, the classic Inspector Gadget's on here. I know Weigel at one point had the rights to this show and is on this TV. Of course, the Jetsons, Joe 90, Johnny Quest, Josie and the Pussycats, Marine Boy. Yeah, they have some classic cartoons I've never heard of before, which is pretty cool. There's another '90s cartoon, The Mask, like Mr. T. There's The Perils of Penelope Pitstop, The Peter Potamus Show, Police Academy the Animated Series, Popeye, The Real Ghostbusters. Yeah, but it's one of the '80s cartoons they have. Scooby-Doo. Yep. Secret Squirrel, The Smurfs, Speed Racer, which is one of the few animes they have. Freakazoid, more Cartoon All-Stars, which is the same as the other ones. This one's on Sunday night. Supercar, okay, Stories from the Bible. That's probably another educational show. Another educational cartoon they have. Thunderbirds, Tom and Jerry, Tune In With Me, which this show came out 3 years ago. They show the classic cartoons in the mornings on MeTV, but however they only aired at like 10:30, which that's gonna be one of my critiques I'll talk about later. There's Top Cat, Totally Tuned In, The Underdog Show, Wacky Races, Wait Till Your Father Gets Home. That one is a Hanna-Barbera cartoon from the '70s, which was considered to be the best decade of Hanna-Barbera. The Woody Woodpecker Show, which includes the Walter Lantz Universal cartoons, and Yogi Bear. So yeah, that's pretty cool that they have all those shows so far. Now, two of my main critiques I have so far, one of them being is Tune In With Me for some reason is aired at 10:30 at night, other than just early in the morning as a morning cartoon show. I wish they could air Tune In With Me early in prime time, but yeah. And not only that, but the second thing I have to talk about is there's not a lot of '90s cartoons on this list. The only '90s cartoons they have on there are the Two Stupid Dogs, Captain Planet, Hysteria, and Freakazoid. Those are some of the few '90s cartoons they have. I think they need to air more '90s cartoons on this channel. Weigel and Warner Bros., you guys should air Animaniacs and Tiny Toons on this channel. Animaniacs and Tiny Toons are two '90s cartoons I think that would be very fitting to air on this channel, especially since they aired around the same time a lot of the other '90s cartoons they are on. So I hope they air on this channel soon. And speaking of which, this is why I also hope the people at MeTV Toons, including Neil Sabin and Jerry Beck watches this video or listens to some of us about these other cartoons. Not only would I want Animaniacs and Tiny Toons, but I think most of us agree that some of the classic Cartoon Network shows from the 90s and early 2000s should possibly make a return to over-the-air TV. And these include shows like Powerpuff Girls, and also shows that haven't aired on over-the-air TV before, like Dexter's Lab, Johnny Bravo, Ed, Edd n Eddy, and all those other older classic Cartoon Network shows. Because Two Stupid Dogs is pretty much the only classic Cartoon Network show from the 90s so far that is airing on MeTV Toons. So, yeah. I really do hope they air more of those shows on there. But the MeTV name, I don't think it's the best name for a cartoon channel. Now, I'm glad MeTV is doing it, considering there's a Toon With Me and others. And not to mention, I have asked for this channel I've asked for a channel like this on over-the-air TV that airs cartoons or classic cartoons or other kind of cartoons 24/7 like what Cartoon Network used to be. I've asked for this for almost 10 years, pretty much since Vortex and the last of the Saturday morning block shut down. I have been asking and wanting a new channel, even going as far as to possibly go to school for a few years just so I can work in this thing. In fact, I would like if maybe I could work on this channel, because I do have a lot of good ideas to help. You know, maybe this channel could probably be named Toonie TV or have Toonie the Tuner as the mascot. Anyways, let's check the schedule. Now, it launches on June 25th, and here's what it's going to have when it launches. I'm hoping I'm going to be able to see it when it launches. This is just Eastern time zone, so it'd be 5 a.m. Central. Of course, the first shows we're going to have on here are Captain Planet, Police Academy, the animated series, The Real Ghostbusters, Beetlejuice. You have Looney Tunes, The Underdog Show, Inspector Gadget, The Smurfs, The Peter Potamus Show, Wacky Races, Yogi's Gang, The Adam Ant Show, Cartoon All-Stars, which will include some of the classic Warner Bros. Cartoons, including Rhapsody Rabbit and Daffy Duck and Egghead. So at least that's cool. They're in one of the first cartoons that Cartoon Network aired on that time. That's cool. That's at 1 p.m. Eastern or 12 Central. Casper and Company, Popeye and Pals, The Woody Woodpecker Show, Tom and Jerry Show, Scooby-Doo, The Jetsons, The Flintstones, more Bugs Bunny and Friends, more Looney Tunes, Cartoon All-Stars, then Rocky and Bullwinkle, Tune With Me, Underdog Show, Speed Racer, Marine Boy, The Mask, that's another 90s cartoon they have, Police Academy, the animated series again, Thunderbirds, Supercar, Captain Scarlet, Joe 90, and Fireball X-15. I think they should definitely switch it up, but so far this is a pretty good lineup for the first day. This is actually a really good lineup they have so far. Lots of variety of classic cartoons, but I do need to switch it up, especially on different days. And that's why I also mentioned how since they have Warner Bros. Also owning this channel, they should also have other shows, like some of the classic Cartoon Network stuff and more 90s and 80s cartoons. And I know some people have even talked to me about having some of the 80s cartoons that are from Filmation and others beyond there, like He-Man and the Master of the Universe, for example. That is definitely a cartoon I would like to see on this channel, because I know MeTV used to air that show over 10 years ago. They used to air the He-Man show. So yeah, they definitely should air this. But another complaint I still have is that Tune With Me is only aired at like 11:30 Eastern or 10:30 p.m. Central. Like, this is not a big deal for some people that aren't morning people, like Casey, for example, my friend, because if he watches this channel, he would be fine with staying up late to watch this, because that way he'll get another chance to watch Tune With Me. And you can always tape on the DVR, sure. But not everyone is up late or up early in the morning to watch Tune With Me, and that's my main issue with that. So hopefully I'm thinking on different days they can air Tune With Me earlier, like during prime time, because MeTV Plus also airs that same show with that's hosted by Bill and Toonie and airs some of the classic golden age of animation cartoons late at night too. And I think that's way too late, because not everyone's going to be staying up that late if they have to wake up early or they have other things to do. So that's still another one of my complaints. But so far, this schedule is actually pretty good. That's only the first day, which will be Tuesday, June 25th, 2024. So yeah. Anyways, I think this might work pretty good. And good thing they have a contact section so you can suggest other shows. So if you want, you should definitely click on the contact page right here and make sure to get your voice heard just like me. and make sure to suggest more of the classic cartoons. And pretty soon, in the next few months, they might air on Weigel Broadcasting and Warner Bros. Might air some of the shows you might like on this channel. You never know. I also do hope that in my area, 5.6 does get launched for the MeTV Toons channel right before June 25th, so I'm able to see the launch. I do want to record the launch of the MeTV Toons channel and put that on my TV Archives channel. So I'm hoping Weigel's able to do that because they own a local low-power station in my area that I can pick up. That's 5.1, which is Heroes and Icons. 5.2, Start TV. 5.3 is Movies. 5.4 is Catchy Comedy. And 5.5 is Story Television. I hope MeTV Toons just get added on there, because I highly doubt my local MeTV station, which is my local NBC station, WFIE, on 14.2. I highly doubt they're going to add MeTV Toons, because they have several other channels, and none of them is MeTV Toons. So, yeah. Anyways, this is all I gotta say is I'm pretty happy of this new channel. I'm very excited, as I've been waiting so long for a channel over there TV, because you don't even need cable or satellite, and it's completely optional, and this channel is completely free. You get to watch all these cartoons for free over the air like they were originally on, because most of these cartoons were on for free over the air, like Tom and Jerry and others. They were either on weekday afternoons or Saturday mornings back in the old days, and now a 24-hour channel is here. No more having to wait until Saturday morning or weekday afternoons after school just to watch cartoons anymore. It's basically what Cartoon Network used to be, but there's no live-action shows, like no sitcoms, no talk shows, like no Maury, no Jerry Springer, no Judge Judy, no Evening News, no Dr. Phil. None of that. None of that will be on this channel. It is just classic cartoons. For the most part, just classic cartoons. It's all we can ask for. Of course, let's check on Wednesday, because Tuesday, June 25th is when it will launch. Yep, pretty much the same shows for the other days. So that's why I think they should add more shows, or basically switch it up for other days. But yeah, pretty much the same shows on weekdays. But since this is Wednesday, let's check Saturday. Let's check June 29th to see if there's something that's any different. Let's see their Saturday morning lineup. Okay, there's Alf the Animated Series, Alf Tales, Captain Planet, Hysteria, Scooby-Doo. Yeah, they have some of the educational stuff at this time, of course. Top Cat, Johnny Quest, The Underdog Show, Wacky Racist, Josie and the Pussycats, The Real Ghostbusters, Police Academy, the Animated Series, The Mask, The Peter Potamus Show, The Adam Ant Show, Yogi's Gang, The Woody Woodpecker Show, The Adventure of Rocky Bullwinkle and Friends, The Flintstones, Looney Tunes, Cartoon All-Stars, Adventure of Bullwinkle and Friends, Duck Dodgers, and Two Stupid Dogs. Yeah, and speaking of which, if they're in the 2000s, Duck Dodgers cartoon, the only other cartoons I think they might air on here that are from the 2000s are Crypto the Super Dog and Baby Looney Tunes. If they could air those shows, I don't see why they can't air some of the classic cartoons that Cartoon Network would have, considering Warner Bros. Discovery has some of these shows. But yeah, there's some different shows like Challenge of the GoBots, the Completely Mental Misadventures of Ed Grimley, and Mr. T. Some of which I haven't heard of before, so that's pretty cool that they have some different shows on there. But I would like to see more other acquired shows that Weigel can put up, as well as other shows from Warner Bros., including Cartoon Network, and other related shows that were originally from Boomerang on the older days, at least. Considering it's still memorable entertainment television tunes. But anyways, that's about all for this video. That was my thoughts on MeTV Toons, as well as my review of this, and also kind of a rant. But so far, I think this is a good idea for a TV channel, and I'm hoping this channel is very successful. Anyways, if anybody who's working at MeTV Toons or Weigel or Warner Bros. Is watching this, like Jerry Beck, Neil Sabin, or anywhere else, who's is watching this video, please take note. Please take note. Maybe add some more of those classic cartoons and switch up your schedule on other days. And maybe air different shows at different times for every other day. So maybe make the schedule better instead of the same schedule every other day. But anyways, this is a good schedule, very good variety. I like it. And that's about all for this video. I hope to see some great things from this channel. And oh, and one more thing before I close out. Hopefully, you guys, there are toy commercials and other related commercials that relate to cartoons, and maybe have a retro cartoon commercial block or something. Even if Tuna with Me doesn't show it, because I'm tired of seeing those commercials of the Medicare commercials, the lawyer commercials, and all those other healthcare and drug commercials and such like that. I'm tired of this. I know some of these shows, mainly the older generations, grew up with them. But I mean, anybody can watch those shows, including cartoons. Like, cartoons are for everybody, not just the older people or the adults or kids in general. Because I know you don't want to target this to just kids, and that makes sense. But as much as I do like infomercials and such sometimes, I do want to see a different commercials air. Especially if you're going to sometimes air some of the same commercials on MeTV, because I think this is more of a channel for everybody, not just for the nostalgic adults or maybe certain other people like kids and others, and people my age who have an appreciation for classic animation. So yeah, that's just the last thing I want to say about that, and that's about all. I hope you guys, hope you all are able to watch the MeTV Toons show when it comes out. Maybe it might come into your area too, and maybe I'll get to post a launch on my TV archive channel. Anyways, this has been Brick. I'm out.